the major effects of the pandemic having on the African refugees and asylum seekers in Israel. The policy of the Israeli government in recent years has been to pressure asylum seekers and force them to leave the country. Welcome to our talk show. I'm your host, Kuma. Today we'll be talking about the effects and challenges of coronavirus towards African refugees and asylum seekers in Israel. We got a special guest online. We have Haji Fofana online. He is a CEO at African Student Organization in Israel. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can you tell us how the African organization helped African students?
Thank you for having me. I would tell you that there is a lot of challenges here that the African refugee and asylum seeker as a whole confronted with. The African Student Organization during this time was not only limited to the students, but we try to extend our help and assist to the community as a whole because we saw a niche there. We saw that there was a niche and there is a need for help. Right. And we try, first of all, because we know our students, they are living in a very, very difficult situation and they can't go to work. And even though the organization supported them in terms of living stipends, so we tried to make sure that we release that stipend frequently as compared to the previous month. Okay, in terms of the community, we do realize that we have a lot of single mothers and family members who used to work in restaurants and cleaning, and suddenly this cut off immediately. The students were more supportive instead of expecting more because they knew that this was a very challenging movement for all of us and as an organization as a whole, because we depend on donors. And the donors also, they are finding it very challenging to run their business during this time. So it's very difficult to go to donors and raise funds. So what happened is our students, they try very hard to contribute, and then they join us even in the food distribution, okay? And to tell us that, listen, we know you are undergoing a very difficult situation, and we also as a student, despite that we're taking classes from home, not going to school, so we have enough time, so our time are flexible. So we'll be able to join you to make sure that we do this together instead of requesting more. Actually, we had a very minimum request from students.
So is the chronic crisis affected the organization in any aspects?
Yes, a kind of.
Mr. Haji, thank you very much for all the information. It was great talking to you.
Thank you very much.
This is the end of our show. Thank you for watching.